You ever try to change your life, but still feel like something's off? You doing the work, reading, studying, trying to build discipline, trying to grow. But at the end of the day, it still feel like something's off. You're not stuck because you're lazy. You're not stuck because you don't care. It's more like your mind is always busy, restless, tense, like it never fully shuts off. And that can really make you start questioning yourself. Why is this harder for me than everybody else? Why can't I focus? Why do I feel exhausted even when I'm not doing much? That used to be me. And for a long time, I didn't understand why. I remember being about 14 or 15, walking down the street to my house, late evening. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Already on the block, like literally, door right there. And cop stops, pulls up, and yells out, "Hey!" I keep walking. He calls me again, louder. Hand already on his gun, stops me, and says I fit the description of a robbery. Next thing I know, I'm in handcuffs, sitting in a holding cell on a Friday night. Cold cement bench, bright lights, no clock, just waiting. I was supposed to start my first day of high school that Monday. Instead, I'm locked up. I ended up doing months behind that situation. Mistaken identity. I later found out who actually did it. We looked similar. Same size, from the same area. Wrong place, wrong time. The damage was already done. And I remember sitting there thinking, damn, why this always happening to me? Why I always gotta be on edge? Why it always seem like something bad around the corner? Even when I wasn't doing nothing wrong, I was still living like something could pop off at any second. That became normal for me. Being tense, being alert, always scanning, always ready. That's how I grew up. Single mom, working crazy hours, dad locked up, people around me loud, unstable, unpredictable. You don't get peace in environments like that. You get survival instincts. But looking back now, I understand something that I didn't understand back then. If you grow up around chaos long enough, your body and mind starts to adjust to the chaos. Like, it starts to feel normal. Being tense feels normal. Being on edge feels normal. Always scanning the room feels normal. Always expecting something bad feels normal. So when you try to sit down and learn, when you try to focus, when you try to grow, your brain's still acting like you're in survival mode. And it's exhausting. And I see this in adults all the time. People trying to read books, but nothing's sticking. People trying to study, but start zoning out every few seconds. People trying to build discipline, but mentally drained by noon. People trying to change their life, but their mind never gets quiet. And then they start blaming themselves. Maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe something's wrong with me. Maybe I just don't got it. Whole time, they've been living under pressure for so long, they forgot what calm even feels like. That's heavy. Because when your mind is constantly under pressure, you can't build like that. So the shift isn't try harder. The shift is noticing what state you're living in. Paying attention to what's constantly draining you. Paying attention to what environments keep you tense. Paying attention to what habits drain and keep your mind, I should say, loud. Because peace isn't some soft luxury. Peace is fuel. And if your mind never gets peace, your life never gets built. I ain't talking down to nobody. This is reflection. If you're in a season where everything feels heavier than it should, if growth feels harder for you than it looks for everybody else, if your mind feels like it's constantly racing, you ain't tripping. You might just be carrying old survival patterns into a season that requires clarity. And once you see that, you can start moving different. If this hit, subscribe, not for motivation, for perspective. And make sure you check out the Hustler's Blueprint. It's a free 3-day reset. Help you reset your mindset and get rid of old conditioning and programming and old beliefs and reset your game. It's totally free. Link is in the description. And until next time, stay true.